Hello everyone and welcome back once again to Panzer Corps 2. We're playing the 1942 DLC. This is the assault on Stalingrad. General Night Phoenix, General Paulus, urgent news from the Romanian vanguards has just arrived. What a shock. The Soviets are counterattacking. Calm yourself, Herr Oberst. I've been in regular contact with High Command regarding these Romanian reports. Your forces are to be rotated out as scheduled, and 6th Army will continue to hold Stalingrad. With all due respect, General Paulus, these new reports they're irrelevant, Herr Oberst. Continue your unit's preparation to depart. But, no, Herr Oberst, no. I will obey High Command's order to hold our ground. I will not so casually abandon what Germany has paid for with so much blood. You're dismissed. Without another word, Oberst Wagner salutes and exits the room. I apologize for sending your officer away, Herr General, but my decision has been made for me. High Command has refused to abandon Stalingrad, and I will obey. I've been assured if the Soviet counterattack is as dangerous as it could turn out to be, 6th Army will continue to resist with supplies flown in by the Luftwaffe. And to be completely honest, my forces are in no state to mobilize. After the last few months in Stalingrad, we need to recover. Your orders are to finish transporting your forces out of Stalingrad to prepare for new operations early next year. But General Paulus falls silent for a moment as he strains to remove his wedding ring. When you go, please take this with you. I have total faith in our ultimate victory against the latest Soviet counteroffensive, at which time I will of course be wanting that back. But should the unthinkable come to pass, take it back to my wife Elena. This is that I will ask of you. A historic objective, defend the Cheer rail station. Alright. Sure. In this scenario, the number of available core slots is smaller than the size of your army. Yeah, I have only 55 here. You need to decide which unit will participate. Sure. My general. Our new heavy tank is finally ready for action. After working out most of the bugs from the prototype version, at last we have access to the main production line model of the new Tiger tank. These tanks are still too new for general deployment, but the offer to acquire the very first shipment for ourselves is on the table. I would definitely like to see us get our hands on them, but I would caution to not use them too recklessly, especially if we continue to be mired in dense urban fighting environments. You have 8 commendation points. Would you like to use 5 of them to acquire a collection of heavy target tanks? Sure. Butcher, that's pretty decent. Oh no, we're back under 100,000 again. There is the defend Stalingrad airfield's secondary objective. I guess that's what we'll be going for. It's a shame I cannot control the Romanians, but 17 turns to this mission as well. Alright, let's get to deploying. Alright, so I'm having a little bit of a throat issue here, so we'll see how things are gonna go with my voice as well. I'll probably talk a little bit less. Must also sound terrible, but oh well. Let's continue. I need to remove a lot of units here, so let's actually do that. I actually want to get rid of this thing now. For the moment. Actually, never had this overrun hero. Did I already took it out? I did not. I need to check where it is. Oh, it's on you. I think as for this artillery, the idea was good though. I'll see what I can do. Probably not a whole lot. They're way too big the way they are. I think this might actually work out pretty well. I think I could take out tanks quite easily this way. I'll keep one fighter. I'll give it the give it 8 of Gallant. As well. I'll keep these. And I probably do want this as well. Well, yeah. Keep all my tanks. Alright, just needed to check whether I was recording here. So I have one slot. What I can do, get you to 15 and I'll take a recon then. Let's do that, and then I still get to upgrade 3 units. So the actual tigers, they are better, and then the prototypes, if you take a look, are a lot more expensive, more ammo, more initiative, more ground defense, more air defense. So there's all the reason to upgrade them to these prototypes. So that's one. I don't think that's necessarily worth it. I do find this one pretty interesting though. It's kind of funny to have it, but let's check some other upgrades. That's 3J. That's 2. What about this flak? Guess this better. It also has double rapid fire, both of AA support, both of suppressing fire, both of low altitude, so you're always better off doing this. Good to know, so I'm almost certainly upgrade this then too next time I have the chance. Just not now apparently. Alright, since I need to defend the airfields, I'm going to divide my force into 2 groups. One defending this airfield, one this airfield. If they somehow manage to get to the center and get there, basically I'm going to divide and conquer. So I'm going to divide my force into 2 groups. Sure. The infantry is much less interesting here, I think. I'm actually gonna go with these here, and then with the AA here, which I think is also good defense. I'll put the 2 15 strengths here, and then the 21 here. Let's get the recon up here because I already have less forces. Alright. So clearly they're going to attack along the flanks, and that's kind of where I need to go in order to get to the action. I also need to be a bit careful, but they wouldn't be up here anyway. More likely, yeah, they have that there, so. Try to get through it quickly though. So the things aren't, you know, taking that long. Romanians seem to, above and beyond, not be as great as these Russian guys there. Okay.
My general, sorry to interrupt, but something urgently needs your attention. I have in my hands what appears to be a secret communication. It does come from the HQ of General Paulus, but not from General Paulus himself. It requests that we disobey our orders to leave Stalingrad, and indeed stay to help defend the perimeter of the city. I cannot in good conscience suggest we ignore our given orders, but at the same time I feel that we would abandon so many men of 6th Army in Stalingrad should we leave on schedule. The choice of where to make our stand I leave to you, so we can also defend the Stalingrad airfields there. There. Wow. Okay, that's not good. I'll try to get them to go after the Azul infantry too. In hopes of evening everything out a little bit. Huh. I'd rather not get too frisky there. I wasn't too concerned down there, more up here with these guys, since they suffered so much damage. I would appreciate it if they retreated. Okay, so they got a lot. Those overruns down there, it doesn't really impress me much. Basically, if we can get rid of a significant portion of those tanks, that'll be good. Alright, we're at the Romanians. What an idiot. Alright. Getting rid of that and that, not really a problem. I have 6 ammo, is really a lot. I mean, at this rate, the goal is just to kill as many enemy units as possible. A bit disappointed at this though. Anyway, I don't need to take that back. The most important thing for me to do here is make sure that the artillery is protected. Ultimately, I hope that a bunch of these guys are just gonna go for that strong point. We'll see. So they're not actually... gonna be having that many overrun capabilities. I mean, ultimately, oh, start by moving back, trying to kill them. Interesting. So getting something like that, probably really useful. Let's make this little screen here, see where we can take it. Basically looking forward to a small withdrawal there. To even the odds. It must be pretty easy getting to the rail station. Let's just start down here, see what's going on. If they're gonna go after these Romanians again. Oh, that was success. Just like this. Interesting they came that far. You need to get repaired. It's again a good weather. Might just as well here. Also, I don't mind taking out the grunts. I do think it will quite help me. I'll definitely have to see how they're... They're gonna spin it. It's unlikely they're gonna come from up there, but I mean, I guess you can never be too sure there. I got my Aslo infantry to 2, which is, wow, it's harsh. T-3443, eh? Well, these guys gotta be without ammo. It's probably not a good idea to try and go for the overrun there then. But if they feel like attacking this again, they're just gonna die because of this, so... Let's just do this for this turn. If they feel like getting frisky, they're just gonna get slaughtered. Can't even attack either of those. Doesn't matter if I move up or not. And I don't want to position myself in that airfield at that stage. Those Romanians, they be dead though. Huh. I also think it's pretty interesting they're so aggressive. So, I guess they're really going for those airfields. They're in a bit of trouble. Huh, it's a pretty good attack. Okay, so they obviously got some there. Okay. I mean, the weird thing about all of this is that if I get to stall this, like I said, I don't even know whether the AI will make it to the Chair rail station. the course of the game like this. So they might actually try to move around. I can actually see them do that. But, I mean, there's little I can do with this group for now. Interesting how that would work. Get rid of that. And this. Right. Well, my problem is that I'm just not seeing anything. There they are. I mean, it doesn't help me now, I guess. Just add a little bit more here. How'd they even see that? Fast camouflage, this must be random. Just going straight for collateral. And they will surrender. Go in here. I guess in a sense the trouble is that I have no clue what to expect here. So I also need to play it somewhat conservatively. To the point where I'm like, okay, I can take some stuff back. It might even be that some of these guys will now go back, try to attack this. I'm also not sure whether I need to allow the AI to take the chair station. So, yeah, all of that stuff. Oh, they do have a makeshift airfield there. Interesting. Yeah, I'm just gonna go and take a look. So, I really want to see whether they have another wave down there. Because it really... It doesn't do me well to just randomly go about, and if I can take back this, at that point at least, you know, I want to know where the AI potentially comes from. So, like, they can do this all they want. They're gonna run out of steam. They're already relocating some units there. So, yeah, they still have a significant force there. I'll have to reshift these guys. The problem is if they're gonna take these airfields just by moving in there, that's gonna be a bit weird. So, yeah, I do have to be careful of that. It's cloudy. Alright, so this is empty. And they're, I guess, not like to get reinforcements. Alright, well... I know there's a Lee behind it. I'd like to kill it. But, the biggest problem, I guess, is that these guys might move up. I would not be pleased at that. That was pretty funny. I'll take them down. It's a shame I cannot take the city this turn, that is. Well, Alright, unfortunate. But I need to shuffle over to, or scoot over to that side. I don't really care for this village and stuff. Doesn't really matter. So just repair these. Seems like you're just heading east. Fine. I can deal with it. So they did get like this tank. It's funny that they can repair this. So, they still also have another bunch of forces in here going after Kalach. And they decided to get another Lee in there. Alright, well, first things first. Try to get rid of these. I probably will. Yeah. And that will allow me to get a little bit more serious on this side too. So I'm just looking to get them kind of like this. I don't want to get surrounded. That's kind of the thing. I do need to push to make sure nothing too problematic happens. If I can kill the recon, that I guess will help too. Like, I just think that with this Azul infantry there, I guess this is also pretty well defended. I don't see them taking that stuff that quickly. So I'll be moving this force down. And these guys are pretty harsh, but we'll just see what they can bring to the table at this point. It's funny because they had absolutely no airplanes. I really don't understand either why they have those mobile airfields if they don't have any airfields. Alright, so we're actually surrounded now. They took this, so they're very likely going to take the Chair Rail Station now. I mean, with this kind of attitude, how else could it be, right? Anyway, I'll be sure if they think they're gonna take away the T-60, they can try. But I'm gonna tell you, they're not gonna take it. I don't like the weather though, because if then they take the airfield, it's ultimately going to be a problem. And they're not taking that, but they might take this. Unlikely, though. Four prestige. I wonder if they're actually repairing their units. I mean, some of them do seem to be getting back up to a little bit better strength, somewhat. Yeah, they're repairing. For whatever that's worth. Anyway, thanks for watching, take care, see you next time, and bye-bye.